Hi everyone, I thought I would jump on quickly and talk about relationship breakdowns because this year has been incredibly challenging for many people, and particularly around relationships. And I've seen many people this year, clients and including close friends, who have ended relationships or a relationship has been ended for them. And of course, we end relationships for many reasons. Either we decide to leave, or the other person decides to leave, or there's another person involved. For whatever reason, one of the partners or both of you decide that you're just not growing together or you don't want to travel together anymore. And of course, this is really painful. This can be a really incredibly painful experience. And the reason why it is so painful is, one, it can tap into our deepest wounding around rejection and abandonment, and where we believed as a child that we were not lovable and that we were not enough. So this wound or these wounds can be incredibly triggered. On another level, when we're involved with someone, and particularly sexually, over a long period of time, we become enmeshed with them energetically. Our chakras, or our energy centers that sit along our spine, actually merge with our partners, and it takes a long time to separate out energetically from someone we have been sexually involved with. And on a neurological level, we develop this neurological pathway that is very much enmeshed with the other person too. And we receive dopamine hits when we are with that person. And so when we separate out from them, we are still looking for that hit in the brain. And so it takes time for us to create a new neurological pathway that is based on experiences without that person. Personally, I think that a relationship breakup can be a powerful initiation. If you choose to dive into your grief and to be with the pain you are experiencing, it can be a very powerful initiation. Of course, none of us want to experience the pain of going through a relationship breakup. And I always say to people, gosh, you wouldn't wish your worst enemy to go through that kind of pain. But it is a process of going into the underworld of your psyche. You go into the Shadowlands for however long that it takes, and you reclaim and you face those parts of you that you have either denied, ignored, or are incredibly wounded. So you have to look at yourself in the most profound way. Look at your rejection issues, your abandonment issues, those beliefs that you are unlovable and not enough, and also the way you are in relationship with another. And you go through into the underworld for as long as you need to. You go through the fire of grief, and eventually you come up and out the other side reborn. You get to know yourself in a deeper way. I think loss is always something that either you transform, or there's always a place that you feel it in your heart. But that place eventually becomes a beautiful sacred space where you can just hold it in love. I think it's a really beautiful thing to have loved someone so deeply that you still feel them in your heart. You hold them safely in a sacred way in your heart in some way. So if you are going through this experience now, I just want to send you so much love. I know how incredibly painful it is, but I want to assure you that if you allow yourself to go through that journey and just to be with yourself, and I highly recommend that you just love yourself through this process, then you will come out the other side knowing yourself more, knowing what you're worth, and knowing what sustains you. So sending you so much love. Namaste.